All right, everybody. If I can have your attention, please. We're going to get started. First and foremost, thank God for allowing us to be out here today safe and socially distant with our masks. Thank everybody that was able to be in attendance today. We're streaming live on Facebook right now, and I'm sure we would be out here potentially gathered by the hundreds if given the proper notice, but considering the current circumstances we're living in this country dealing with the virus, I couldn't allow that to happen. So here we are. But this mural is finished, complete, and open for our enjoyment for the foreseeable future. And that's what's important. That's what matters. The idea here was simple. It was to get something done in the city that we could directly benefit from, while also showing our support and agreeance in the common sense statement that Black Lives Matter. And I saw an opportunity to do both, so I went for it. With that being said, I would like to thank the City Council for giving us a unanimous vote of approval for this plan. That was before they found out it was a Black empowerment, Black history piece. I set a very ambitious goal in painting the entire 114 feet of this court in that plan, instead of just the letters in the words Black Lives Matter. So as an artist, I would like to thank my fellow artists and volunteers that had a hand in seeing this project to completion. This is arguably one of the largest, most effective projects done in the city's history. So I hope you guys take as much pride in being a part of it as I do. This is the first Black Lives Matter mural in the county, and I'm very proud that the city that did it is the city that it should have been, the largest city in the county, Gastonia, North Carolina. This is a city where I've personally had the pleasure of having a mayor with an open door for me to simply send a message to, saying, hey, I have an idea. I would like to get your guidance and opinion on it. Could you give me a call? And he did, and now we're here. So I'm very appreciative of that. So without any further ado, I would like to introduce the man himself, the third Black mayor in the city's history, first Black elected mayor, first term, Mayor Walker Reid III.
Good morning. Good morning. I would be remiss not to recognize this young man that stood before us this morning, that was very responsible for making this happen, along with the most talented artist that we have here in the city, Mr. Ezekiel Clay. He didn't give his name, but I wanted to give it for him. And all of the artists that spent a lot of time and effort out here. As you can see, it was more than just doing something. A lot of thought went into what's here. A lot of history is here. When this project came out earlier about being a Black Lives Matter mural, there was a lot of negative comments made. But as you see the finished project, this is a Black history lesson that you can bring about anyone out here that's not from this city or this is from this city, and they can learn something from what has taken place here on this mural. So I would like to thank our management team, our city manager, Mr. Michael Peoples, our recreation staff, those that are out here this morning, and also my colleagues that stand here with me for being open-minded enough to accept this request. This means a lot to me. I was born and raised in this community, approximately 3 blocks from this location. I grew up in this rec center and in this park. This used to be the skating rink back in the day, before they transformed it into a basketball court. If you couldn't skate, you couldn't get out here. I'm trying to tell you. With the pool being here, I think this is going to bring this park back to life. I see our rec director, Daryl's out here this morning. I'm proud of what has taken place here at Erwin Center. Again, I think it's going to be a positive, or it should be a positive, attraction in Gastonia for those that want to come out here and learn about the city. This decision was not made alone, so I'm going to give my colleagues an opportunity to address you as well and the number of their awards. So we're going to start with Ward 1. Please give your name when you come up, please.
Robert Kellogg, Ward 1, and I'm just so proud of this community and what we have here. This is really a work of art, and art has the power to heal, it has the power to unite, and it has the power to inform. So thank you all for what you have done, and we're just so proud to be a part of it.
Ward 2.
Dave Curlin. My hat's off to these young folks over here and all those that are not here today for the talent that they've displayed and work ethic and effort. And I'm a great supporter of public art, and I think this is probably the largest and most meaningful piece of public art we have in our city today. And I think it's a great start, and I want to see more public art and the message that it tells, the history that it tells. And again, as Mayor Reid said, I think every school child in Gaston County should come out here at some point in time and walk through this. And there are many, many history lessons that can be learned from this. And it just makes me proud, and I know Gastonia is proud today, and I'm just happy to be here.
Thank you, Dave. My name is Jim Gallagher. I'm Ward 3. This is awesome. This is the first time I saw it. It is just absolutely, I saw pictures and all, but this is absolutely beautiful. I appreciate the fact that you incorporate names of the people in the city of Gastonia, such as the mayor. The mayor's name is written out over here. We have sports athletes like Darrell Armstrong, Sleepy Floyd, James Worthy. I mean, it is just awesome to see. I mean, Doc Guthridge, who's on the school board currently, and we have Jim Biggers, one of the artists. I mean, just so many people to see out there that I really, really appreciate how you incorporated not just a national thing, but you made it local. The other thing I like, I'm a little disappointed, okay? Just a little disappointed. Up there it says, more than 17, an athlete and stuff. You have all the professions that you can do. You're missing accountant. It just, I'm just a little sad about that. I know you have bookkeeper up there, but it's not the same. And the city manager said to me, he said, Jim, they do have banker up there. I said, But anyway, awesome job. Way to encourage people who see this. And as the mayor said, it is a history lesson. Thank you very much. Ward 4.
Good morning. I am the representative for this particular ward where this mirror sits. Thank God for that. And I'm happy to represent this ward. And Mr. Clay and your team, all your associates, we really appreciate what you have done, the impact that it will have for years to come in this community is just phenomenal. And I tell you, the message of Black Lives Matter today. Some would say it's a touchy subject. Others kind of diffuse what this cause is about. But it's about a serious thing here. The work was never finished for black people years ago. And I just want to say this, that we have a work to do, but we must all come together to do this work. The injustices in our country, the injustices everywhere around us, we have to minimize that. We have to snuff it out because we have a vision for ourselves and a vision for this country. And we have to do this together. It's an old cliche that says, together we stand, divided we fall. And we want to bring this city together. We want to bring this country together. So in looking at all the heroes that are around this mirror today, some have impacted my life, even on a local level. Miss Sattler, her son, all these people have impacted my life, and if you have ever come under Miss Sattler, you know what I'm talking about. She drove and drove everything in you out of you. And that's the kind of people we want to be today, to help our children to be better in our communities and help grow this city, help grow this state, help grow this country. And I'd just like to thank you for this opportunity, and I'll pass the mic on to Danielle.
Good morning. Again, my name is Danielle Barber. I represent Ward 6. Our colleague Jennifer Stepp is on vacation this week. She represents Ward 5, and she probably is looking at this on Facebook now and wishing that she was here, but she sends her apologies and congratulations to the community as well. Just like Mayor Reid and Councilman Odom, I am a product of the Highland community, born and raised on Prior Street. When I was about 6 years old, we moved to Rankin, and I grew up coming to Erwin Center, getting kicked out a few times by Mr. Ferguson for not following rules, but I'd be right back the next day. But this was a safe haven. This community was a safe haven for me. So when I hear derogatory comments and negative things about people not feeling safe in this community, I beg to differ. Even in this day and time, this is a safe community to be in, and I'm happy to not only be a product of this community, but currently working in this community, not only physically, but every day I strive to work to improve not only the Highland community, but all throughout the city of Gastonia. This is a beautiful mural. This is awesome. I can't wait. The mayor was saying about seeing a drone, be able to capture it with the drone, to be able to see him. I want you all to know that people are talking about this mural all throughout the region. I was in a regional meeting on yesterday, and someone messaged me and said, "Congratulations on your mural." And I was just taken back that they even knew about our mural, but I was excited to know that the word has gotten out about the great and wonderful things that are happening here in the city of Gastonia, and more importantly, here in the Highland community. But I want to challenge all of us. This is an expression. I want to see young people come and see this and be able to learn the history, not only of our local community, but as far as what blacks have contributed on a regional and a national level. But we have more work to do, and that work can only be done if we all come together to make that work happen. A lot of the derogatory statements that we're seeing about this Black Lives Matter movement, is because of a lot of misrepresentation and a lot of misunderstanding and sometimes outright lies about our community. And the only way that we're going to be able to change that is to continue to change it on a systems level, a policy level. And we need to continue to look for ways to do that. Again, thank you to all the artists who had a part in making this happen, and the children. It was just beautiful to see. Thank you all so much for this opportunity.
So at this time, I'm going to ask Ezekiel and his comrades to come forward. All of you that participated in this project, I think we owe you all a great round of applause. I think I asked for all of them to come up. All right. Supreme, he generally get his own, Okay, that's what he used to. Okay. All right. Again, let's get in so Facebook Live can see who we are. And let's give you all a great round of applause for a wonderful job that you've done. Again, I'm very proud of this dedication to the city of Gastonia for your efforts. And we will always, always remember you for doing what you did here. So many times we hear negative things about our youth and our young adults, This is one time that you all stepped up in a very positive manner, and it will be remembered. Again, thank you very much to the Recreation Department, to our management team, to our city staff. Thank you very much. And may God continue to bless you all in whatever you choose to do. Thank you very much.